Excuse me. Thank you very much, Megan. We're talking about your health this morning, and particularly those of you who deal with diabetes. Joining us this morning, UAB nutritionist Dr. Beth Kitchen. Good to see you this morning.
Good to see you too, Mike.
Now, we're going to tell you in a moment how you can actually take part in some research UAB is doing and actually make some money doing it. But before we do that, you would think as long as people have been dealing with diabetes, we would know more about it, but there's still a lot of unanswered questions.
That's exactly right, Mike. And in fact, a couple of weeks ago, we did a story on some new data that came out that showed that there are a lot of people who are not overweight that have pre-diabetes. And the researchers kind of thought that that was going to be related to weight around the middle, because we know that weight around the middle increases the risk of pre-diabetes and diabetes. And they found that that wasn't the case. Now, we do know that weight and extra fat around the middle do increase the risk of diabetes. But what this research showed was that, there are a lot of people at risk that don't fit that profile. And so researchers are trying to get better at predicting who is going to have diabetes, but then also how do we treat individuals, because everybody's diabetes may be a little bit different.
So who would be eligible for this type of study? What are they looking for in this study?
So what this study is doing, these researchers, Dr. Barbara Gower is the lead on the team. She's one of our research stars in our department. And what they're trying to do, one of their main goals is to try to figure out why are African Americans at higher risk for diabetes. So what they're looking for are people ages 19 to 45. Now, surprisingly, they're looking for people that do not yet actually have diabetes. So this is sort of looking at the differences among people. They are looking for men, women, African Americans, Caucasians. They're working on they've got a lot of younger people already enrolled in the study. We're UAB, we have a lot of students, that's pretty easy to do. They're looking for people in sort of that upper age range towards closer to 45. They don't want people who are regular exercisers. So if you exercise less than 2 hours a week, you may qualify. And then you have to come to UAB for about 4 visits.
Sounds like Archie Bunker would have been a good candidate for that.
Yes.
Sitting on the chair most of the day.
Exactly. So not getting a lot of exercise.
But are we making progress, though, when you look at all the research and the new research that's coming out?
Mike, what's so interesting about research is that sometimes the more research we do, the more questions we uncover. Things aren't always as obvious as they seem to be. And so as we learn more, we also find out how much we don't know. And that's why research like this is so important. Why don't we also show folks what they're going to get if they qualify for the study, and the phone number. If you think you qualify, please call 934-4386. So that's 934-4386. And then let me tell you what you're going to get if you qualify and join the study. You'll get all kinds of information about yourself. You get your blood sugar, blood fat levels. You'll get your bone density, fat and muscle mass, so that's really neat. And then you'll also get a dietary analysis, so that's kind of cool. And you might, depending on how many visits you have to come for, you could get paid up to $400.
There you go.
So that's really great. So everybody wins. The researchers win, you win, and hopefully the larger community wins as we find out more about diabetes. Can I throw the number out there one more time?
Yeah, sure.
934-4386.
All right.
So please give us a call.
Absolutely. Help out in this research, maybe help yourself as well.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll see you in the hallway of our building as you come in for the study.
Say hello to Dr. Beth K if you do.
That's right.
All right. JJ's up next.